It's the Magic Brad Show, and it's Thirsty Thursday. I got my Synergy Cafe coffee here with my mug from Bo Young, who's on. I'm going to go to the green room and get him. He's outside today. I saw him. He was outside. I mean, I didn't see him outside, but I saw him, and he was outside. So let's go get him. Hey, hi, Bo.
Hey, buddy. Yes, I'm outdoors, just ingesting the smoke-filled, polluted air.
Well, some people do that. They smoke, so it can't be any worse than cyanide and formaldehyde.
I suppose that's true. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I got birds chirping, the wind's blowing a little bit through the trees, and I thought, why not? I mean, a little change of scenery, and the recycled air inside can't be that much better. So I'm just going to risk it today for a little bit.
Well, I don't know how tight of you got a hermetically sealed home or something.
Yeah, hermetically sealed. I love it. Off we go. Another Bradism. What's going on, man?
Oh, I was updating my database, my mailbox power database of cards that bounce back and stuff, because sometimes people move or shut down or whatever. And just got overwhelmed with time, and then all of a sudden, oh my god, I gotta take a shower yet. So I ran to take a shower. Now I'm back here and wanted to make coffee, so I was pressed for time, which is time. That's an interesting thing. Time.
Cheers to you. That's my coffee. It was served in the green room, and it was delicious. So I'm getting through it. Delicious stuff, buddy. Yeah, time. I like saving some time, but you don't really save it. I like to utilize it well.
No, you can't save it. There's a guy that talks about if time was a bank, and he talks about the money that you lose every single day because it's gone.
Yeah.
And you get another deposit the next day.
Yeah.
He equated like seconds to time, seconds to dollars.
Okay.
Like, what if you had this money of these seconds? Because time is money, they say, right?
Yeah.
And then would you spend it every day, or would you run out? And would you spend like 4 or 5 hours of your time and then not do anything, or would you actually use your time?
I'm a little bit of a spender. I'm spending it. I'm using it.
You got to look at it that way, but a lot of things are going on, by the way. Here's our
Tell me more.
Dun, 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 dun.
What is this?
What is this? You didn't see it because we're going on a boat, dude.
When?
We're going on a boat. I don't remember the exact date. Yes, I do. 18th.
18th of August. This is exciting. I will check into that. I am excited. I would like to be stranded on a boat with you.
I don't write that down, because it's got to be verified with
the powers that be
and all that stuff.
Okay, I'd love that. I love getting out on water and being on a boat. And if I'm stranded with people like Magic Brad, that's not considered stranded. Like, that's winning.
How awesome is that, right?
It's winning, Yeah. I love it. All right. I plan on making this happen, whatever day it's going to be. What else is up?
I've been running around with too much stuff, and I'm starting to get confused with things. You know how that happens when. So I gotta make sure that the dates and times and things are all right before I start blah blah blah. But it is confirmed we're going on a boat. It's going to be over in Hudson on the St. Croix. And it's going to be the Woodbury AGC event is going to be migrated over to the boat instead.
Course,
And of course, AGC members are free, and Synergy Collaborative members are free. And we're contacting some like event planner type people that will be complimentary.
Neat.
And, other than that, it's just $10, so it's very affordable to be able to get on the boat and network with power people.
Yeah, this is great. I love it. I'm excited. I've never done that.
Haven't you done a business cruise thing?
Never.
Yeah.
Never.
Well, you'll like it because you are stuck on the boat. You can't leave.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, you could, I suppose, but
it'd be wet. Yeah, he must be a strong swimmer.
This networking stuff, I'm leaving.
Yeah, I'm out. Yeah,
you're on the boat, and it's got that that cruise, that little flow thing, so you feel like you're in the womb still. So you're kind of let your guard down a little bit.
Sure. No, yeah, same concept as a normal AGC. So we're gonna have a speaker, or is this gonna be more of those?
This is more of a pop-up
mixer. Okay, cool. All right.
But if you're looking for a speaker, I'll talk to you.
Yeah, I look forward to that. I'm really excited. So I had to work on a little bit of my chat that I am privileged to be able to give in a couple weeks.
Yes, you're going to be speaking.
I can't wait. I'm excited. It's interesting. I did a little prep for it yesterday. Last night, my wife was gone, and I had a little time to work on things and be productive. And I have a little more awareness about the goofball that I am.
Are you going to adorn your yellow suit?
I'm not going to wear the yellow suit.
You're not going to wear a yellow suit? Maybe a fedora and a green. Somebody is.
No, I'm not going to wear a yellow suit. Maybe a pink suit, but no, I don't think it's coming out. And I have to use that as part of my chat, you know? So
that's okay.
That's that. Yeah.
So that was the big news.
It's great news. I love it.
I'm trying to do more videos for myself and shorten them up so people don't have to deal with me for half an hour. Just short, sweet, and to the point. Marketing wise, I think you talk about time. People are busy. They don't have time. I mean, hopefully we'll get some of our friends to come on here and view us, but I don't see any as of yet.
Okay. Yeah, you know, I think that's a great concept. I think there's a blend. There's a mix that's good. So I love the Shaun Waits, 1 minute, 2 minute things over the noon hour right now. He's given some tips and a quick conversation. It's easy to watch. It's come and go. You're quick. Love that. You're really pretty focused out in value add. But then there's also a place for the 5 minute, the 10 minute, and our 20 to 30 minute conversation. There's a place for all of it. So, but right. I think the quick hit 1 to 3s can be really good.
Yeah, it's hard to put enough in there. It almost sounds like a commercial when you're trying to cram it in, but it is a fine line, But doing stuff like this with StreamYard versus just getting on your phone and doing a little thing while you're walking down the road.
Yeah.
My friend Bill Herman, that he MCs the Event Planners Expo.
Okay.
He's been walking every day for like 2 years, and he just walks with his selfie stick and talks to people. He's in the entertainment experience, is what.
Sure. Yeah. There's a lot of what do you call? I guess you call them influencers, right? My wife follows a few that's part of the weekly regimen. Is that generally they're on a walk, or they're on the walk with their dogs, and they're just kind of talking to their fans, if you will, their supporters, and keeping it real. And there's some humor in there, and there's some oops and mistakes, and I love the authentic.
I agree.
Although there are some that try entirely too hard. You can tell that it's now become work just to, keep people engaged with their platform, and it is that.
I don't like that personally. I mean, I understand what they're doing when they're doing those little cliffhangers, and in just a few moments I'm going to show you, and then you're waiting to see what it is. And
yeah,
I get it. But it's frustrating. And the nice thing about on video, you can just fast forward.
That's true. And it's funny. I know people that watch things that were recorded, right? They go back, they don't watch them live. Mm-hmm. And they do that intentionally so that they can speed it up a little bit. And I've literally have never done that. I've never watched a video, intentionally sped it up to 1.2, 1.5, whatever it is. I don't know.
I used to crank them all the way up on YouTube. I used to crank them all the way up. Yeah, that was a I got knowledge.
You did that really well. That's great stuff. So what else did we talk about today? I mean, we talking about gratitude. We talking about automation. We talking about time. What do you want to chat about?
Well, let's see. You're giving me an option. Yeah, normally we talk about gratitude and the mailbox power stuff. And I think just talking about stuff in general is kind of fun because as we have this conversation and people are eavesdropping on it, because that happens, you go to a coffee shop and have a conversation and people they start listening in. So that's kind of what people are doing now.
Right.
The whole concept of this marketing thing, whether it should be a long video or a short video or any video, some people don't want to be on video.
Yeah.
Personally, myself, and I talked a little bit with Shaun Waite about this and Travis Sims yesterday, that I like to do things at quantum leap over all the fluff.
Okay.
You got to have a little bit of fluff. You can't just jump right into
right.
stuff. But it's my belief that business gets done on the golf course. And by that, I mean, it doesn't happen when you have a meeting and you show all the figures and then you push the thing across and say, sign here.
Yep.
It doesn't really happen there. That's the closed part of it. But before that, there needs to be all the relationship building. So that's part of the reason for this cruise.
Okay.
I mean, bring your cards, but don't try and sell people. People don't want to be sold. It's just have a good time and build relationships.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm trying to do with my videos. And I mean, if people see this thing now live, I don't know if they're going to buy into Mailbox Power or the Synergy Collaborative or Better Appreciation, or I'm going to pop that up for you.
Or AGC or any of it, right?
For those that don't know, Better Appreciation, that's Bo.
Yeah.
Amongst other things.
Yeah, check it out.
Well, all that stuff. People don't want to be pushed that stuff. So that's what I'm trying to create with this event concept that I'm doing. I've got the Event Planners Expo, and it's hard for me because I'm trying to, I don't know how to explain it to people.
Yeah.
That's what's the value of being a member of the Synergy Collaborative and paying like almost $100 a month?
Yep.
I ain't got $100 a month just to whatever this is.
Sure.
But if I can say I'm going to put you on a boat with probably 100 event professionals, primarily planners from 3M and General Mills and Pillsbury, and you're an event supplier, you rent tents or you provide entertainment.
Right.
That's a good place to be.
It's a great place to be. And, you know, if you provide the forum, if you provide the platform for someone to find success for their own business, that's all you got to do. Because some of it has to be on them, right? If they come in and it's just sell, me, it's a problem.
Well, let's openly talk about that, because that's what I'm trying to do with the Synergy Collaborative thing. It's weird because I don't want people to think that it's some kind of like, okay, it's a membership thing. You've got a directory listing and yay, that's where all the business is going to come from. That's not it. I've seen too many of those directories, or you get listed for free and you can have an enhanced listing with your logo on.
Yeah.
It doesn't work that way.
Right. Right. You know, the one thing about it, Brad, is you haven't been like this, you know, strong closer, strong arming people into trying to join something. And this. I'm in a group. I'm not going to name it. And there's about 30,000 professionals that are in this group, Facebook group. And the founder shared about how at one point in his career, he worked for a certain organization for 2 weeks. And this group, they sold advertising, if you will, in the, I'll just call it the who's who world. Mm-hmm. And so 2 weeks of selling, basically telling somebody, boy, you've been recognized as a leader in your field. And there's this whole pitch. And we'd love to include you. Sure, man, that's awesome. What an honor. I'm a new person and I was noticed. And then the sale begins. Well, limited time offer, like today's it. You got to do this. If you want the bigger ad that shows up in the publication, you got to spend this. And people wrote checks all the time, he said, and they made 50% commission. And it never made you a nickel. It was just a great sales pitch. It was another directory that you showed up in that did nothing for you, you know. So he was really honest about it, saying what a racket that was. There's so many.
That's what a lot of those things are, and they like. You can even say like the late night infomercial. Yeah. The way those are designed, they're designed to sell you that stuff. You know, there's only 6 left, and this are just one. I kind of don't like that. Granted, if you got enough money, but I'm a results-based person. I need to have some efficacy. It's really hard for me, like with the members that I've got, like yourself. That's why I put this back up here, because I'm hoping that somebody sees this and maybe get an opt-in so that you can justify your monthly membership.
Right. And I appreciate that.
Have a lot of fun.
It makes sense, you know. But there is some, going back to the late night thing. There is some value. You know, sales is often a transference of enthusiasm, right? So when you've got a guy up there doing the ShamWow thing and that this thing does all that, you can't help but kind of get engaged in it. And then like, man, I need a ShamWow. I want one of those, right?
That's what I'm saying.
I like it.
If it's a good deal, but sometimes there's these people that like, there was a friend of mine. We went to one of those. I don't think it might have been real estate. I'm not sure, but it was one of those things where you go there and it's free, and they teach you how to up the credit limit on your card from 3,000 to 5,000.
Okay.
And then by strange coincidence, when they're selling their thing at the end of the day, it's a briefcase full of CDs and information, and it costs $4,000, $997.
You now have money.
Yeah, you now got the card to swipe. And that's a sneaky little tactic.
Yeah, there's always a catch. Going back to what we had a little earlier in this conversation. So I just left a networking meeting this morning. We have a group here locally in Hutchinson, networking referral group. Great group of people. And one of the individuals shared, he does the, what do you call it? The Education Minute. His name's Dave Bendix, and he's with Arvig Media, right? And he does websites and social media and all kinds of stuff. And he's really a bright guy, great salesperson, great speaker. But he was talking about that whole, you were saying relationships. He said there's really two sides that happen in that. You have some people that are really data driven and its results, and you can see it, and they can sell you something because of that. You see the value in it. But then they fail completely because they don't see it's an and, they see it as an or, and they don't develop a relationship at all. And so then they're kind of forgotten about, right? Then you have others that do a great job with relationship building, but they don't always present themselves as an expert in their field, or they don't actually get the sale done. They just have developed a relationship. The ones that flourish, the ones that do well, get it, that there's got to be both, that we have to nurture that. Our theme today was weeds, and you have weeds that creep into stuff. But if you water your grass and you fertilize your grass, you take care of it and keep the weeds out, and you and I look at the mailbox power concept, right? You can protect yourself from some of the threats that you have, some of the revenue threats that you have in business, by just leaning in to your current clients and nurturing them and saying thank you, and without condition and without your logo all over everything, and make it about them. That helps keep the weeds out. And
yep, it's just a matter of staying in front of them so that you're top of mind, because they might be, we'll use the event planning industry. They're busy doing some things, and okay, I got the venue set up, I got the speaker, he's going to be there, we got the food and stuff, that's all good. What else do I need? And you might not be thinking of it. All of a sudden, a postcard comes across your desk. Ooh, audio. Oh my God, I got to get audio and video for the speaker. He's got a microphone. I forgot.
There you go. Yep.
Well, sending a 37-cent postcard across somebody's desk after you sent them a nice cheese cutter bamboo breadboard, the relationship is bonded.
Yeah. And it isn't, you look at like our relationship, right? So I sent a couple things to you because I thought as a person in marketing, a person in sales in the event world, that you would see, there's some real value to that, right? Mm-hmm. And I just want to, it's like get a sample in front of you with your information, and look at what it's turned into, right? We've had these weekly calls. If you look at that investment in you turned into, you invested in me, and I'm back investing in you in the Synergy Collaborative Group, right? So it works. It's amazing how many people don't necessarily see that value of, if I continue to build a relationship, maybe you don't ever buy anything from me or I don't buy anything from you, but I become someone that you might refer someone to, and vice versa. If somebody needs a little guidance in the event world, or they need to get exposure, you're like the first guy I'm going to think of. Say, you've got to connect with Magic Brad. It works. It
does. It really does. Works. And I try and get across to people that they can't just look at the transaction. There's so much other that happens. Like if you were out in Hutchinson, you decided you had to do something down in Mankato, and you say, you called me up, hey Brad, my transmission just went out. I was wondering, I know it's 2:00 in the morning, but could you? I do it.
That's pretty awesome to know, right?
It's a relationship, yeah,
right. And I would reciprocate the same thing. And
you
said, I'm coming to Hutch. I'm going to come to Hutchinson sometime, and I can't wait.
But if some guy says, hi, you probably don't remember me, but we were at a networking event, and we connected on LinkedIn probably about, I think it was 6 months ago, and I'm stuck out here in Mankato. I go, who the hell are you? So you got to build those relationships. And I think that, the mailbox power thing is one of the better ways to do it. because
well, and like a group like AGC, right? And
Totally.
I think Travis would say you need to build your network before you need your network, and that's what that forum provides. I look at the pictures from the events I don't make it to. There's new people in each picture, but there's also some of the same. And if you keep seeing the same people and keep building that relationship with people, it can do wonders for you.
Harvey McKay wrote a book, is Dig Your Well Before You're Thirsty.
Yeah, there you go. You have to do those things.
Yeah.
And then you could see the impact of that over this last year and a half pretty dramatically for people that have completely changed careers or people that have really needed to lean into some assistance.
A little shout out for AGC. If anybody doesn't know, this is the little logo for it, for the little lapel pin. What you're talking about there, what's really cool is they've got these events happening in the Twin Cities area that are all over the place. And what happens is you've got a bunch of these circles, this radius of people, and these end up overlapping, like Minnetonka overlaps Minneapolis.
Yeah.
And with the Eden Prairie southern one probably overlaps with Woodbury a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
When you go to these events, you end up seeing some of the same people that were from the other circle who can now introduce you to these other people you don't even know.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That overlap.
Yeah. And then your network continues to expand. And we all know we're one person away maybe from changing our life, right? Or who knows? And if you're not even looking to have your life changed, it might be just enriched by meeting that new personality, that new person. And
or picked up when you're stranded in Mankato.
Or exactly.
Or
and I don't know what I was
on
doing.
A boat with 2 hours to network with 100 business and event professionals.
That's more appealing than me being stuck in Mankato in the middle of the night. First of all, what was I even doing there? I don't stay up that late. Tell me more.
I don't know.
I had to have been late. But yeah, so AGC, I would love it if you would share at some point. I'm going to push this out today, the event that I am privileged to speak at. And I would love not so much for people to come see me speak, right, or hear me try to be motivational, whatever it is, but more importantly, to come to learn a little bit about AGC, to be exposed to that platform of networking and the non-exclusive industry type thing, and the I'm no TED talker, right, but a TED Talk concept, and I think if somebody's in the Twin Cities area or nearby, and come check it out. And I think you'll like what you see. I think you'll find some business professionals that you really can lean into, and you'll leave motivated, I hope, inspired a little bit in your belly. And it's a great platform. So, hope to have a lot of people show up for that.
Yeah, he's accelerating now that COVID is going away and people are starting to get together again, and all the online stuff that's happening, and we're adding on these mixers and things.
Sure.
That are not so businessy related, and like Ari Reynolds was there and she had her kid with her.
Oh, that's awesome! She brought her kid. I didn't realize it. I saw a couple pictures, so
it's okay
that's
to
great.
do that at some of these events. It isn't so.
Yeah.
Because that's what happens sometimes.
As a group, right? It'd be great to go to a St. Paul Saints game or do some other random things. I love the idea of going on the boat.
That's what we've got going. That's what we got in the works. Top Golf and Chanhassen Dinner Theater and comedy clubs. And
are we going to get you to do like a little mini magic show or no?
That'll happen too.
I love that.
I'm always doing little mini magic shows.
I love it. I love it. I sat there yesterday and watched through some like America's Got Talent presentations, and they were all magicians. And I just can't. I have to watch it when I see it come up on my feed. I'm like, whoa, yeah. it's. I love that. So good. This is good. All right. What do you have planned for the rest of the week, and what are you grateful for right now?
The rest of the week, I'm trying to get my sea legs back because I'm trying to get this concept in place. And, I've been trying the email marketing and it's just landing on deaf ears, so to speak.
Okay.
And it's frustrating because sometimes you send stuff and it doesn't get through.
Mm-hmm.
And the postcards, they're getting through, but the phone's not ringing. So I'm changing, like what I did with this stranded thing. I changed the topic a little bit and put a little bit of drama into it. Stranded on the boat, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm trying some of that, what'd you call it, clickbait kind of stuff. So I'm starting to get some momentum with this stuff. So I'm just trying to stay in my lane.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I'm trying to do. I really don't have anything specifically planned other than at the house here. I'm going to have some of my magician friends come over and do some barbecue stuff.
Love it.
It is a season for art fairs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm grateful for my wife.
Ah.
She's taking care of all this stuff, and I don't let her know enough that I appreciate it, but I just let her know that I'm available if you need me to help, but she's just doing stuff. And
Yeah.
if she does need help for me to, could you clean off the counter so I can do blah, blah, blah?
Yeah.
Then I'm in there to
Good for
do
you.
all that stuff.
Yeah, we need to take a pause and show appreciation to those that are in our lives. And so, yeah, good for you for calling her out. I definitely feel the same way. And I tell you what, I do love the idea of going back to the boat real quick. Like you said about the golf course, right? When you are stuck next to somebody in a foursome or in the golf cart, that opportunity to build that relationship and to just chat, and you're not leaving, right? This boat thing doesn't allow somebody just to pop in, make an appearance, and they got to bail after 20 minutes. Mm-hmm. It's forced, and that's really good. I think that's really healthy.
And it's fun forced. I mean,
exactly.
We're not tying anybody up and,
right.
Zip tying into the railings or anything.
Yeah, let's not zip tie. That's a bad idea. Yeah.
But now
well, good. Well, good. I'm excited. The weekend ahead is going to be busy. A little bit of company, which is kind of top secret right now, and so I'm looking forward to that. And a lot. My wife's going on a little food tour with some friends. She's going to spend a little time going to different restaurants and doing things. They've done that before, and I think it's super neat that they're taking.
Is this like a planned thing, or is it they're just going to go out spontaneously and go to places?
It takes a while for them to finally plan it so they can all make it. It's I think four gals that will be going, but then they have to figure out which locations they're going to, and then they just show up. And I think they're hoping for a kind of a patio tour, even though it's going to be really hot, and might eat hors d'oeuvres at one place, dessert at another, entree at another, and I think it's awesome to try new foods.
Progressive dining concept.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. So she's looking forward to that. And I'm out of the office today. I've got Rotary at noon and a call here at 10 o'clock that I'm going to jump on with our Mailbox Power friends and just kind of working on some other things.
You're a busy guy.
Yeah, but busy's good. Busy's good for me.
Yes.
All the while though, I take time to read a little bit and be
enjoy the weather,
kids, and all that jazz. Right? What's that?
Enjoy the weather.
Yeah. It's weird today. Today feels like with the way the haze is in the sky, it almost looks like it could storm. But I don't think there's any rain forecasted for months. It seems it's just really disappointing.
It'd be good to get the rain to come and get all that smoke out of the air.
It'd be good. Yeah, it'd be great actually. So yeah, I'm my projects are pretty much done around the house. I'm gonna have to mow today, which is cool, and that's it.
The BOMO.
Yeah, I'm gonna mow.
Okay, Captain.
All right, buddy.
If you want to stay in the green room, I'll chat with you.
Love the green room. Thanks for the coffee. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Digitally yours. Oh, it's fun talking with Bo about all this stuff. So that's what's going down, my friends. We're going to be getting on a boat. Stay tuned for the date. I've got this website. Whoops. I didn't want to do that. I want to do this. Here's where I'm going to be posting some of these events, these business-related events, TwinCitiesBusinessEvents.com. Or you can just contact me or anybody in AGC or anybody that's with the Synergy Collaborative, and we can let you know about these upcoming happenings. That's what it's all about. So there you go. Enjoy the day. Be well. Thank you. See you later. Bye. I got it.